What's going on? All at prices you'll love. Come on, who are you? What about you stand up? What if Rosa didn't sit down? What if I became better? Where would we be now? What if I didn't get up, stand up? What if the boys didn't come to advance us? And I never didn't come to teach us? Where would we be now? We are the ones we've been waiting for. We can change the world. We can change the world. With our love, 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 love. It's up to us. Are the ones we've been waiting for. Change the world. Our love can change the world. We change the world. With our love, 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 love. Love can change the world. Come through, India. Yes, come through, India. What's going on, people? What's going on? Come on in this room if you're not in here already. I want you to share this thing with somebody. I want you to give me a like if you feel compelled. I want you to just, I don't know. Go to YouTube and subscribe for alerts. I don't know. It's hard for me to try to sell this to y'all because I ain't trying to sell nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I just want somebody to be inspired. I just want somebody to be motivated. And I thank you for tuning in right now because it's Wellness Wednesday. Ha! Hallelujah. Yes, it's Wellness Wednesday. Oh, my gloves. Because y'all gonna see me doing a lot of this. So I have eczema, right? So I don't have my gloves on because I'm PPEing or protecting myself right now. Like I'm baking my hands. So I have shea butter on my hands and I put the gloves on because my hands were breaking out. If you ever see me in person, you've seen what my hands can look like when my eczema is flaring up on my hands. And so the process that I'm doing now, it helps my hands. I do a lot of holistic preventative maintenance to myself and my family. So if you're interested in finding out how you can use more natural resources to heal yourself and your family, then make sure you stay connected to this page because I teamed up with Zenobia B Community 50/50, and we're going to be doing a lot of videos, short videos about different things, natural remedies that we can take on in this minority community during COVID-19 that we can help ourselves, heal our families, keep ourselves protected, and all of those great things, okay? So I'm going to get started. You already know we surviving COVID-19. That's what these classes are all about. This is my number right here. So if you want to call or text me, the number is 804-220-0650. 804-220-0650. All right, it's Wellness Wednesday with Lady CEO, right? And the topic of today is, do you talk to yourself? Do you talk to yourself? Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. You talk to yourself. You talk to yourself, okay? The problem is we done heard a lot of people say that that's crazy. That's the problem. The problem is we done heard people say you crazy if you talk to yourself and you even crazy if you answer yourself. That's what we're dealing with right now because you talk to yourself. Don't lie. Don't lie on Facebook. You talk to yourself. Don't lie on Zoom. You talk to yourself. Don't lie on YouTube. You talk to yourself, okay? All right. We do. Here's the benefits, though. So, first of all, I want you to unlearn everything that you have learned about talking to yourself. And that means it's crazy. You can talk to yourself, sis, but don't answer, because that's crazy. That's a lie. You feel what I'm saying? Now, make it plain, Zabi, because it is a lot of people, it's people out here with mental health issues who do be talking to those people in their head. And some of those people in their head be bad people. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when you are having a conversation with yourself, or you are just going back and forth with yourself about something or a situation at hand, and you want to do some self-reflection, right? Maybe you don't feel like hollering at your homegirl or hollering at your homeboy. Maybe you're interested in seeing what yourself got to say about it, because to be totally honest, if you don't talk to yourself, you should begin speaking to that inside of you. That is your spirit. That is your first line of communication, right? It is your closest communication to the Most High, okay? Whatever you call it, God, universe, source, Allah, whatever you call it, talking to yourself is the first line of communication between you and it, okay? So you're not crazy. You actually on to something, okay? It's Wellness Wednesday with Lady CEO. Let's be well. Let's be well. So I have 5 benefits to talk about, right? How, benefits of talking to yourself, right? So number 1 is self-awareness. The first benefit of talking to yourself is the benefit of self-awareness. The second benefit is accountability. The third benefit is individuality. The fourth benefit is self-love. The fifth benefit, power. Yes, it's not power. 5 is power in supreme mathematics. But the fifth benefit that I have here is conviction, right? So I printed out a little bit of research for you guys, because I'm standing right here, and y'all, I know there's a lot of y'all who might be looking at this video and like, where you get this information from? I got it from the Most High. Is wisdom and self-work, and I got a book on Amazon called Kiss University. If you want to check it out, it's Lady of Kiss University. But other than that, these things are scientifically proven and researched and book study, textbook studies, what have you. So I said, let me meet the people where they are so I can bring them over here with me with everything you got going on too. Because this is all about you and you talking to yourself. Because I'm going to be honest, I talk to myself and I answer myself. Okay? And sometimes I have my conversations out loud. Okay? They're not always in my head. Okay? So you can call me crazy if you want. I typically like talking to crazy people. I'm talking about, if you from downtown Richmond, you from the city of Richmond, I'm talking about the crazy people that be talking to themselves and going off. I like talking to them. I like talking to the lady that be out there on North Side, and she always got an attitude with people. I like talking to her. Only for a second. I don't talk long times with those people, because you have to understand something. You got to use the spirit of discernment, right? Sometimes something of what they're saying is useful for you. About 15-20% of it is useful for you, while the other 80-85% may not be. However, that is you meeting them where they are, so you can receive whatever it is you were supposed to receive from that conversation. Maybe it's humility, maybe it's compassion, maybe it's understanding, right? Let's be well. It's Wellness Wednesday with Lady CEO. So let's talk about benefit number 1 of talking to yourself, okay? It's to know thyself. We're getting this from know thyself. So the benefits of self-awareness, okay, includes an enriched emotional intelligence and greater empathy and listening skills, right? Because if you are able to listen to yourself, if you are able to have a conversation with yourself, if you are able to understand and be compassionate enough with how you feel inside, then that is going to eventually create a characteristic of you being able to relate to someone else in the same manner. Just like I'm sitting here talking to you today, like, it ain't crazy to talk to yourself. Let me tell you why. I talk to myself. You feel what I'm saying? So you'll be able to do the same thing. And how I know it's not crazy is because I ain't crazy. Well, maybe a little bit. We all a little crazy. We done had this conversation before. We all have a little bit of mental health issue. Don't let nobody lie to you. Some are better than concealing theirs than others. Mental health issues can be as small as anxiety and big as suicidal depression. Don't let nobody lie to you. We all possess some type of mental health issue. Okay? All right, let's go. So the first benefit of self-awareness is a greater empathy and listening skills will be developed within you, right? Another benefit of self-awareness and talking to yourself is you will improve critical thinking skills and decision making. That's key. Because if you can sit with yourself and battle with yourself, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I be wanting to do this, flesh be wanting to do something or feel a certain type of way, and my spirit convicts this flesh. My spirit be like, go on, sit down somewhere. Go on over there in the cut, get yourself together. Okay, don't think that. Don't you think that. That's wrong. You know it. But I'm here to convict you. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. But that's only because I talk to that inside of me. I talk to that spirit inside of me. I acknowledge that the spirit inside of me is of righteousness and full discernment, and my flesh has a little bit something to worry about. And I've put it into my head that in order for me to seek the universe for divine intuition, that I have to first seek myself and understand that I am the gateway. You are the gateway between your connectivity, your connection between the universe and yourself. You understand? Self-awareness, benefit of talking to yourself. Wellness Wednesday with Lady CEO. We're going to move on to accountability. Okay? The second benefit of talking to yourself, after people done told you that talking to yourself is crazy, listen, we just self-awareness, it ain't seeming so crazy now, is it? Seem like you owning something now, huh? I'm so animated. Don't put me. Okay, accountability is the second benefit of talking to yourself. Okay, so accountability, personal accountability, decreased stress, increased productivity, better time usage, increased job and relationship satisfaction. Listen, and a lack of personal accountability is at the heart of chronic stress. Okay, you have to hold yourself accountable even before you seek someone to hold you accountable for something. Because let's be honest, we do need accountability partners here in the world. Okay, I love for a person to hold me accountable, although sometimes people just be a little bit too scared to hold me accountable. They think that I don't need people to hold me accountable. I told you about this 15% flesh that be getting in my way sometimes. I do need people to hold me accountable. I ain't got it all together. Like, I ain't perfect, okay? And you not either, baby. You not either, okay? So before you identify or try to seek out people from the outside to hold you accountable for something in your life and business, you first have to have that personal accountability. Because honestly, just think about what I just said in my mouth. You're seeking for someone to hold you accountable. That seeking action came from being prompted of seeking of personal accountability. Because in the inside of you, you said, I want somebody to hold me accountable. You already did it without even knowing. So now let's be conscious about it to give more energy and more vibration to that thought process when identifying the self-accountability. We're talking about benefits of talking to yourself. And self-accountability is a definite benefit. Okay? Self-accountability. Let's move on. We're going to talk about individuality, the benefits of talking to yourself. It's Wellness Wednesday with Lady CEO. Okay? Let's be well. Yeah. So the third benefit of talking to yourself is individuality, right? Individuality. The benefits of individuality is asserting your individuality or prompting your personal brand will increase your sense of significance as well as your perceived value in the marketplace. But asserting your individuality in the wrong way could be perceived as arrogance. Here's the thing, okay? So individuality, two ways. You heard it go two ways, and that was more so in the direction of professional skills, a monetary gain type of individuality, how you do that. But we're going to go ahead and connect it to life as well, because this is what it's all about, okay? Life and business. Don't let nobody tell you differently, baby. Sometimes we break it up because people do that. I don't, because it go hand in hand. Okay, all right. Individuality, right? It's a fine line between being confident and arrogant. You understand what I'm saying? I'm different. Fine, everybody's different. Black people as a collective are different. We made differently at different shades and stuff. We sound different. We're all over across the world. We're different. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes you have a percentage of people who do not know themselves, who do not know what's special about them. Remember, I think it was last week, a week before last, when we were talking about spiritual niches. They do not know what it is they're even passionate about, let alone purpose to do. And furthermore, what part is especially for me. They don't have a clue in that. And unfortunately, it starts with self-reflection. They don't self-reflect. They don't reflect on self. You understand what I'm saying? They don't talk to themselves. They don't have moments where they sit in meditation, sit in silence with themselves to gain an understanding. Because that's what it takes. Don't let nobody tell you different. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna clear that up because people may tell you differently. Because all the time, people are not gonna give you their gems. They're not gonna tell you what they do behind the scenes to produce what you see in person. They're not gonna tell you about the struggles they suffered in order to receive the blessings that they have, and that's what you see. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people are not going to tell you that identifying your individuality comes from self-reflection, comes from what you talk about when you at home by yourself in that closet. What you talk about, how you feel when you land in bed at night. You understand what I'm saying? Those struggles and challenges you went through. Most people are not going to tell you, oh, I went through hell for 15 years before I found heaven in 16. You understand what I'm saying? But you got me, baby. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You got to start at self-reflecting. You got to start shadowing and pulling out those demons, getting rid of those bones in the closet. You got to. You have to. Because if not, you have anchors that's just keeping you further and further away from identifying who you truly are. So talking to yourself, listening to yourself, having these conversations. We're going to get to that one. I was getting ready to say one of the benefits here, but just having the conversation with yourself, no matter how deep or not it is very, very necessary. Individuality is a benefit. You're going to understand who you are as an individual. And it's important not to become boastful or too proud. It's important not to do that, because then you setting yourself apart. Then you like forget everybody else, which you can't be because sometimes we get tired of people. Tell the truth, shame the devil. I get tired of people sometimes. Sometimes like, don't you call my phone, don't show up at my office, don't you hit my social media up. And then on Monday I'll be back to do a class. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you do need to take off of people sometimes, but the only way you even understand that is if you understand yourself. Why I feel like this. One thing that I always do when I feel a way is I ask myself, why do I feel like that? You know what I'm saying? I just started doing it like 3 years ago. Like, I don't know. It could be something. It can even be something petty, because I got my little things too. Be like, that ain't even that serious, Zabi. You see? It ain't even that serious. And then, you know, that's my spirit will be talking to me. And what I will be saying is, but I feel a way. I still feel a way. So then I take it upon myself to identify why I feel a way. What about it disturbs you? And it doesn't matter if it's petty. It don't matter if it sounds funny. It doesn't matter if someone else doesn't agree about how you feel. It doesn't matter. It don't matter, because this is yourself. This is you that you're dealing with. And you got to deal with you first before you even care about what somebody else got to say about you. You got to care. Okay, so talking to yourself, beneficial. Individuality. All right. Number 4, self-love. It is so important. Let me tell you, self-love should have actually been the first benefit. But y'all know I love love. Y'all know I am love. And I didn't want to come off like love. I just let India start the class like that with love. I just let her do it. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, baby, I put it at number 4 though, because 4 is passion. 4 is culture. You understand what I'm saying? 4 is love. 4 is, we ain't going to the numerology. But we be well though. And in order to be well, it starts with self. Yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And we on the benefit of love. Self-love, talking to yourself. Now, I'm gonna go over here for a second, over here in relationship, but I'm come right back. I'm come right back. But I'm gonna go over here for a second. Because self-love, man, it's so important. And I want you guys to make sure. Oh, I didn't even see that, Tristan. Elderberry don't. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you about that when I finish the class. She asked me about something for her allergies, naturally, holistically for her allergies, because elderberry don't wore off. So I'm going to be giving her some information about some other things, natural remedies that she can try for her allergies. Okay. Once again, if you want me to, consult with you about some different things like that, just hit me on up. All right. But self-love is very important, you guys, because when it comes down to relationships, any relationships, platonic, intimately, it doesn't matter. If you have not discovered and empowered, encouraged the love inside of you, if you do not love yourself wholeheartedly first, if you can't look at yourself and go, already, you don't need to be in a position where you're seeking love and affection or attention from someone else. Not yet. Not yet, fam. Not yet. Because you're just going to be filling a temporary void. Because as soon as that person does something that you don't like, or they're having a bad day, and today you feel like they're not loving you, or you having a bad month, and something happened between y'all, and it just messed you all up. It messes you all up because you felt like you found what you were missing. You let that person fill the void up that you should have filled yourself, because no one person or one thing, anything, should be able to come into your life and give you validation. You should have validation before that thing or person even arrives. And that way they'll be adding value to you, and you'll be adding value to them. See, relationships aren't meant to, together we're going to make 100%. That's not what it is. That's a lie, and unlearn it right now. Together you don't make 100%. Together you make 200%. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's important to be 100% on your own. Now, the story is true where you don't necessarily feel 100% complete or at your best if you are without your mate, your better half, because that person really does make you better. But you don't even know you can be better yet if they're not even there. You just know that you're the best right now. That's how you should feel. And when they come along, you be like, dang, I thought I was something, but I want to be, they make me want to be something more. That's it. That's the one right there. But before you even get there, self-love is how you validate yourself. It's how you prepare yourself. Don't go into nobody else's life. If you don't even love yourself, don't you carry that tainted mess in somebody else's life. Okay? Self-love is so important. And it's one of the benefits of talking to yourself. Okay? All right, I'm going to come from over here. I'm going to go back over there. Here we go. All right, cool. So, benefits of self-love, though. Right? All right. So, self-love is defined as regards for one's own well-being and happiness. These are three types of self-love. Okay? Physical. It refers to how you see yourself. Mental. It refers to how you think you see yourself. Sorry, y'all. And psychological refers to how you treat yourself. Okay? So it's 11:44. The universe wanted me to see that. It's 11:44. I'm gonna find out what that number meant, and I'm gonna post it underneath of the video. Okay? Because we were talking about self-love, right? Well, let's break it down first right now. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Ooh, build. That's build in supreme mathematics. That's karma in numerology as itself. And you know, karma is good and bad karma. I told you I was gonna tell you what it meant underneath the status. I couldn't wait. I love numbers. Yeah. So self-love is very important, and it is benefit number 4 of talking to yourself, right? Okay. Benefit number 5 of talking to yourself is conviction, baby. 5 is conviction. Let me tell you something, honey. These days, baby, my soul be so convicted about things I can't do nothing. When I say, listen, y'all may think I'm lying right now when I'm ready to say this. Y'all, I can't lie. Y'all, I cannot lie. I can't steal. I can't do nothing that's not righteous. Like, seriously. Now, I'm not trying to, this is not what I'm saying, because state and law never was supposed to mix. Okay? So I ain't trying to say if my license was suspended that I wouldn't be driving, because I would, because I'd be doing something for the Lord, and I have grace and mercy and favor and listen, okay? But I'm talking about the commandments. I don't do that. If the officer pulled me over and he asked me if my license was suspended, I would tell him yes, type of thing, even if I got clearance. You feel what I'm saying? I hope you got what I'm trying to say here. But conviction Talking to yourself will allow you to convict yourself. When you are on a path of destruction, when you are on a path of just 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 confusion, you don't know, you ready to do something you ain't got no business doing, you feel something you ain't supposed to be feeling, conviction. Okay, it's one of the ultimate benefits of talking to yourself. Okay, let's talk about this. Conviction helps overcome resistance, both external and internal. Okay, resistance comes in many forms, but having a foundation of conviction allows you to preserve in the face of it. Okay, all of these benefits of having conviction, overcoming obstacles, sparking passion, and overcoming resistance leads to results. Okay, listen. I don't know. You got any questions or something to say? Something you need some support with or anything like that? Make sure you hit me up. Here go the number right here, and I'm gonna put my email somewhere close as well. But definitely don't let nobody tell you that talking to yourself is crazy. It ain't crazy. It may sound crazy, but it ain't crazy. Depending on what you're talking about. You know, you talk about some crazy stuff, then it's crazy, sis. It's crazy, bro. Okay? But if you legitimately just trying to get you together, you feel what I'm saying? You legitimately trying to be aware of yourself. You trying to hold yourself accountable. You seeking out your individuality. You are giving yourself self-love. You convicting yourself. Talking to yourself ain't that bad, baby. And don't let nobody else tell you different, okay? So that's Wellness Wednesday with Lady CEO. But before you go, you see that's one bar for the week. That was one. Before you go, I want to give you some homework, okay? Because I didn't give you no homework on Monday. You thought I forgot. Or did I? Did I give you some homework? I probably gave you indirect homework. But you ain't do it. If you did it, send it to me, okay? The homework for today, though, for the week, because you know we have classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then Friday I come to politics with you a little bit, if I can. All right, so homework, surviving COVID-19, we going to write ourselves a love letter, okay? My homegirl, Cocaina, y'all, make sure you go and stay connected for her next single coming out. It's called Love Letter. I love that song. Do you understand me? I love it. It's one of her dopest songs that she got in the vault. She got a vault. So make sure you go and support that. But write yourself a love letter. Right? And in this love letter, I want you to include these 8 things. And once again, the number 8 in Supreme Mathematics is to build. So we are at this point where we are building with ourselves. We have an understanding of our purpose, where you might have you've been introduced to your purpose if you don't know it already. You understand your passion. You know what you want to do in your life and career. Whether you're doing it right now or not, you have a good idea by now in these classes, right? Okay. Now we're going to reflect on self. We got to get you, your spirit, yourself, to a point where you are ready to execute everything that we've been talking about. See, you got to be ready to execute, and this is how you do it. All right? That's knowledge and wisdom, execution. That's understanding. Listen. So 8, we're building. In this love letter, I want you to include promises to yourself. Love to yourself, ideas to yourself, desires to yourself, expectations of yourself, goals of yourself, fears of yourself, how you keep it pushing, how you gonna keep pushing. You gotta include that too. Because what did I tell you a couple weeks ago? We were promised peace through storms. Peace through storms. We weren't promised no storms, right? We were promised that we will have peace through them. Meaning, you're going to have to weather storms. Meaning, things are going to come your way, but you have to be strong enough to overcome, right? So that's why I want you to include how you keep pushing. How you going to keep pushing. After you tell yourself, after you give yourself all these promises in the love letter, and ideas and desires and expectation goals, and then I want you to start talking about what you're scared of, though. Because get at life, too, so you can kill it. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why we talk about negativity and we talk about fears and we talk about things that we don't like. The only reason we do that is so we can give it enough energy to identify it and to get it out of our way. Because we got to bind up spirits and negativity, correct? Absolutely. So this is your homework. This is your homework right here. I thank you guys for tuning in on Wellness Wednesday with Lady CEO. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Before I let you go, though, I want to remind you guys that if you can, make sure you donate to the community initiative that's going on right now in Richmond, Virginia. We are encouraging you guys to build up your body in defense of COVID-19, right? Minority communities in particular. It is affecting more so minority communities in particular right now. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new, but I'm talking to you. Listen up, okay? So I've teamed up with Zoe Spencer. Dr. Zoe Spencer, she's in Washington, D.C., and Zenobia B, she's here in Richmond, Virginia. Her organization is Community 50/50. And we are in a mission to provide the resources to our inner city community so that they can participate and protect our families and inner city communities too. We will have discussions, lessons, and preparations online coming up. I told you that I'm going to be bringing you guys a few videos on holistic healing and natural remedies and all of that different type of stuff. And I also have 5 free hours of healthcare. You see my nursing uniform? What? You see my nursing uniform, y'all? Yeah, okay. So I'm also giving away 5 free hours of home care to seniors who may need it. Whether it's to wash your clothes, go pick up your medicine, go grocery shopping, come in there and talk to you for an hour because you just like to talk, whatever the case may be. The only requirement I have is that you're not sick, baby. And if you is sick, I gotta know because I can handle you, but I have to know. I can't come in your house and be ready to hug you because I gotta take care of other people. I got kids at home and I take care of my grandfather too, okay? So that's my only thing. But yeah, we are also we're taking donations for the following things too: zinc, elderberry, magnesium, vitamin C, sea moss, bladderwrack, soursop, ginger, garlic, flaxseed root, green tea, alkaline water, onion, manuka honey, turmeric, oregano oil, peppermint, turpentine, apple cider vinegar from the mother. And I encourage you guys to eat the rainbow. Okay, y'all know I'm a vegan now. I ain't vegetarian no more. I'm a vegan now. Hey, watch out there now. I encourage you guys to do the same thing. It's beneficial for your body, okay? Well, I'm getting ready to go. Make sure that you guys stay connected to my page because I said so, and I'm Lady CEO. I don't have nothing else to say on this class today. Oh, that's 2 bars for the week. 2 bars for the week. To catch more of those bars, you need to tune in to Talk of the Streets Entertainment and check out Street Talk of the Week and Bible Study in the Hood Tuesday nights on Legacy Internet Radio, 7 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can find out what's happening in these streets. You feel me? All right, y'all. I love you. Have an amazing rest of your week.